Hey, what's up guys? John's Moto Garage. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. Today we're doing a side-by-side comparison. Yamaha Bolt C-Spec, and this one's a 2015 and 2018 Harley Davidson Fat Bob. So obviously two very different motorcycles. We'll go over not real in-depth as far as the specs on the different bikes. You guys can look all that up on Google. Plenty of videos that discuss all of those good things, but more just a side-by-side so you can kind of see the two side-by-side and some of my impressions on each motorcycle, my thoughts on the two. I will also go into how much I paid for each bike so you can see how much money you can, or how much bike you can get at different price points. If you're in the market for a used motorcycle, you may be wondering, how much bike can you get depending on what your budget is. So we'll go into that as well. We'll start them up, take a listen, and I'll share my thoughts on the two motorcycles. Let's start with the Harley Davidson Fat Bob. Check out my other videos where I picked this up. I also do knee drags on this motorcycle. Super fun bike, absolutely love it. This is a 2018. It's got 844 miles. I bought it used off of Craigslist. I revealed in one of my last videos, but I paid $11,500 for this bike. You're paying $20K out the door, plus or minus, or close to that, if you were to go buy this thing brand new. So I think I got a pretty dang good deal on it. So that's the Fat Bob. Things I like about it: overall, aesthetically, I think they did an awesome job. It looks really aggressive. It's a mean looking bike. I like the mid controls. I like the drag bars. It's got a surprisingly small tank for how big the bike looks, but it fits it. It really does. It fits the bike. It fits the bobber style. It looks really good. I like the front headlight. Yeah, great looking bike overall. 2 thumbs up for sure. Not a super comfortable bike if you're to do super long rides. It's more for kind of like a bar hopper zipping around town, but more than enough power if you're cruising on the freeway. This thing tears it up. Absolutely. It's 107 cubic inch. Look at that thing, of beauty. I love the Harleys as far as aesthetically. They're very pleasing to the eye. You got the adjustable suspension there. So yeah, beautiful looking motorcycle. Yeah, super quick. These are much faster and smoother than the old Fat Bobs, because I have owned those ones as well. And so I think in all those different areas that Harley made huge improvements. And for that, I mean, that's what it's all about, right? Improving the product. So good job there to Harley. Let's move on to the Yamaha Bolt 2015 C-Spec 950cc. So a much smaller engine, almost half the size as far as cc's go, but in its right, very quick, fun, torquey little motorcycle as well. Both of these have your mid controls. This one is a C-Spec, so it's cafe racer setup. You can get these with more of like a drag bar style as well. So this one is definitely a little less comfortable. You're seated more like on a sport bike position. There's the Yamaha Bolt 950. So this is a 2015. It's got just over 12,000 miles. Newer tires, well maintained. A few little small things here and there cosmetically, but all in all, a great bike. This one I found on Craigslist, and I ended up paying $3,800 for it. So that's just to show the difference. A $3,800 bike, 2015, so 3 years older, versus a bike that costs over $11,000 brand new. Or, sorry, that's pre-owned as well. So depending what your budget is, you can get really nice bikes, even under 4,000 bucks. So this one, you've got the fork gaiters, you've got the clip-on bars. I think they did a great job on the tank here. You got the 2-in-1 exhaust. This is a 950cc. Plenty of get up and go. Fun, zippy bike to mob around for sure. I've seen people do wheelies on YouTube with both of these bikes stock. I can't do it. I wouldn't try, but for what it's worth. Both of these are belt drive as well as air cooled, but I believe the Harley is oil cooled. They put an oil cooler on these if I'm not mistaken. So there you guys go. 2018 Harley Fat Bob, 2015 Yamaha Bolt 950. Now looking at the two side by side, the Bolt almost sits a little bit higher than the Fat Bob. I mean, it almost looks like it's big, if not a little bit bigger of a bike as far as height goes. Width-wise, the Fat Bob definitely has the girth. That's just what it's all about, beefy motorcycle. But let's go ahead and throw a leg over each, and let me see which one feels a little bit bigger. So you sit pretty easily, both feet flat on the ground. This is kind of your view from the cockpit of the Harley Fat Bob. You got your drag bars, you got the tank here. Pretty streamlined, minimalist. They don't have a whole lot of garbage on these things, just the basics. Now let's take a look on the Yamaha Bolt. So yeah, the Bolt, while not a whole lot taller, does seem to sit a little bit taller. And there you go, first person cockpit view on the Yamaha Bolt 950. You have to check out my other videos. My cameraman's gone, so I can't do shots of me riding each of these bikes right now, but I'll throw some in. Actually, I have them for both, so you can see what it looks like with somebody actually riding the two motorcycles. But there you have it, you guys. Fat Bob and Yamaha Bolt C-Spec. While two different bikes, they actually have a lot of things in common, and both super fun bikes. I would mob either one, depending on what your budget is. You can't really lose with either one of these, in my opinion. Both great bikes. John's Moto Garage, you guys. As always, gracias for checking the channel. If you dig the content, be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll hit you up on the next one. Let me know what bikes you want to see me compare side by side, or if you have recommendations for bikes I should try to find good deals on, then I'd love to pick up bikes. The thing is, I'm only looking for good deals, so it's hard to find specific makes and models. It's more, if I see a good deal, I'll pick it up. And as you can see, we got a couple other bikes. We got the Goldwing F6B. Sporty 883. Two of my favorites, the DRZ and the Grom. Can you tell which one I ride the most? Yeah, definitely these two. Then we got the Raider and the Fury as well. Alright, you guys, we'll hit you up next time. John's Moto Garage. Hasta luego.